So this is a horror-themed action game, which came out in 1988. It has some similarities to Kung Fu, which you saw Pasky play earlier in terms of fighting, but there's a few differences, of course. So Rick has this slide kick, which is extremely useful. Basically, the way damage works in this game is you have regular attacks. You have like jumping punches, or standing punches, kicks, jump punches. They all do 1 damage. But weapons in this game do 2 damage. And so does that slide kick. So it's the only like move available to you at all times that can deal 2 damage at once. And it's also faster for movement, and when fans of speedruns, an attack that's both your fastest movement option and the most powerful attack for bosses, it's just awesome. Sorry about that, you guys didn't hear the great stage 1 music. Oof, this can be rough now. I have to be careful. If I do like slightly wrong things, then I won't be able to move. This is actually where it died in AGDQ. Alright. It's still low? Really? Okay, I can change that. How's that? So this game also has its fair share of auto-scrollers, which I like to dance around in. Did I get it? Yes, I got it. I got the stick glitch. The game doesn't really know what to do when you're supposed to drop in a weapon. And then you like re-pick it up, because whenever you do a slide kick, you pick up whatever weapon or object the slide kick ends at. Dang. Alright, so yeah, that was a room that we just beat up. This room is not okay. It's a cool boss, I mean, it's creative. So I'm taking the shotgun with me. I'm gonna use it once. Just right there, because I want 8 shots. So if you can get his HP to an odd value, then you can basically he'll react differently. He won't jump over your shots. If you play on the world version, you can do an even quicker kill on him. And you can actually forego the shotgun carry entirely. But every port of this game on a console has the Japanese version. So I make do with what I got. I could play it on MAME, but I'm already used to the controls of this one. Also, another auto-scroller I gotta dance in. I'm sorry. It's important. Yeah, the chandelier in the stage 2 boss does 6 damage. It's the only enemy that does more than 1 damage to you. It's just instant death. I actually didn't know that, because I'm used to the TurboGrafx version. And when FunkDoc was playing it, I was just like, nah man, the chandelier does 1 damage, yeah? And he's like, nope. It does all of it. So, we're in the Hall of Mirrors, which, we got Ghost Ricks coming after you. Oops. Usually he doesn't pop out of that one. Oh well. He's gonna do a jumps. Yeah. He can do a jump slide if you let him. Which is, it's kind of interesting. The jumping slide is a maneuver you cannot do, but he can. But the tool-assisted run of Splatterhouse 2 can do it. If you mash at 30 Hz to maintain slide state. It was actually a pretty good boss kill. If that dude gets away from you, then that fight can become a mess, because all of the heads are random. They come at you at random trajectories. Some of them are at weird heights that you can't really deal with. Like, there's certain spots where it's just like, your punch won't hit him, your kick won't hit him, your weapon won't hit him. But, that was pretty good. Funny thing about like the TurboGrafx version, it has all this religious stuff removed, so that room has like nothing but floating candles. It makes no sense. Once I saw this version, I'm like, oh, okay, that's what that's supposed to be. That's bad. The chair room can really, they can gang up on you. Played a little safe. I found another strategy that's a little faster, but I'm gonna just do the classic. I actually got that jump. So, that's pretty cool. So this stage is pretty unique in this game in that you can choose your path. I'm gonna choose the leftmost path in every situation because it's a bit faster. This room can be a bit difficult at times. Like that. I barely got to him. He can move out of the way to where you can you can't hit him if you take too long. Pretty lucky that that dude got hit by my slide. So yeah, we're looking pretty shaky on no miss territory. We should still be able to 1cc this, hopefully. We're at least getting to this fight without, well, with 2 health, which means we can get 3 for stage 6. So yeah, this boss is, pretty neat. It's, you find your girlfriends, which you've been looking for her this whole time, but she's a monster now. So she's also, the stage 5 boss. She's, got 3 phases. It's a bad pattern. Nope. 3. Shoot. So I messed that up. I tried to perform a slide there, but it didn't work out so well. So, I skipped one of the phases, but you saw what happened. She kind of got the opportunity to transform back. If you do it correctly, she won't be able to transform back at all. She's got pretty unique behavior when you don't have her in that loop. But basically the gist of it is, she has 6 HP per phase. You get her to 5, and then you slide kick, and the game forgets to you know, like, initiate the cutscene. So this stage is completely random. I'm at the mercy of these bubbles for the most part. This is a pretty vicious auto-scroller. The game tends to spawn bubbles on top of hatching bubbles. If that happens, then it'll take priority of like the new one, even though the hatching one is like the one you want to hit. This is a pretty aggressive pattern. Ugh. I'm gonna get... Ah, that's rough. I'm gonna wait. I couldn't do it, unfortunately. You can shake out of that. I've been better at it, but you have to start immediately. This is also why I didn't want to run on hard dips, because 2 health on this stage is a nightmare. It can be done. I can sometimes beat this stage without taking hits, but it really depends on how it feels. Like, this stage, like, no matter how much I play it, I'm never, like, consistent at it. Like, I have, like, a decent success rate, but I can only do so much with some of these patterns. Back off, just to be sure. I can do this strategy, though. Okay. A bit better. Oh yeah, there's no checkpoint on that stage either, so... Like, if you die anywhere, even like 1 hit away from killing the boss, you do the entire thing over again. So this is the final stage. Thankfully, these things are not random. If these were random, then I don't know what the heck I would do. Because they would be pretty chaotic otherwise. won't do that again, but if you chain your punches right after your slide ends, then you can basically not get hit by the boss. I'll try to play it safe from now on. If I don't get hit at all, I can try it again for the final cycle. I had to inch a little bit closer, or else I was going to get hit by that back rock. I can't do anything about those patterns. The rocks are completely random. So I am kind of at the mercy of the rocks here. Okay, we beat him. Yeah, the last two phases, what happens is he starts swatting you with his hands during your initial assaults with him. So sometimes it's just really rough to dodge all this stuff. But yeah, we got it. It's never really explained what that's supposed to be. People think it might be like Dr. West or something. But I've never seen anything like concrete on it. The game never explains it. Yeah, I believe she does still. I think it was Caitlin and Anthony Paparo, I think that's his name, were trading the record a few times. I'm not sure who ended up with it. I guess it was Caitlin. But if you want to check that out, I mean, I'm not sure if they do this anymore, but they used to do it on Galloping Ghost Arcade's channel. Yeah, there is something. Yeah, you can do that. You can get 100k if you double KO with the boss. It rewards you the points, and you get so many lives from it. Yeah, the loop, it looks like it's infinite, but it actually, the game stops rewarding you lives at some point. I forget where it is, but so you can, I don't know, if you'd have to get the double KO like tons of times. They used to beats, at least this game. They still play stuff, but I haven't seen Splatterhouse there in a while. So, yeah. Game ends with an ominous ending with the mask reforming. Somewhat signifying that it's evil, which, if you play the future games, you sort of see why. Oh, I got a high score because I died. Every time I die, I get a high score.